This is George. He was a good little monkey and always very curious. Today, George and his friend, the man with the yellow hat, joined Mrs. Gray and her class for their field trip to the fire station. The fire chief was waiting for them right next to the big red fire truck. "Welcome," he said, and led everyone upstairs to begin the new tour. There was a kitchen with a big table, and there were snacks for everyone. The fire chief told them about being a firefighter. George tried hard to pay attention, but there were so many things for little monkey to explore, like that shiny, silvery pole in the corner. Where did that go? George was curious. While he went downstairs, there was the great big fire truck. There was a map of the city, and there was a whole wall full of coats and hats, big black boots. George had an idea. First, he stepped into a pair of boots. Next, he picked out a helmet. And finally, George picked out a jacket. He was a fighter, and suddenly, bring. Firefighters all rushed in. "This is not my helmet," said one. "My boots are too big," said another. "Hurry," called the fire chief. A bright red light on the map of the city told them just where the fire was. There was no time to waste. One by one, the firefighters jumped into the truck, and so did George. The fire truck with all the firefighters sped up out of the firehouse, and so did George. Sirens screamed and lights flashed. The truck turned right, then it turned left. It went to a whistle and asked George, and George held on tight. And just like that, the fire truck and all the firefighters pulled up to a pizza parlor on Main Street. Smoke was coming out of a window. In the back of the crowd was gathered in the street. "Thank goodness you are here," cried the cook. The firefighters rushed off the truck and started unwinding the hose. They knew what to do, and George was ready to help. He climbed onto the hose reel. One of the firefighters saw George trying to help. He took George by the arm and led him out of the way. A fire is no place for a monkey," he said to George. "Stay here where it's safe." George felt terrible.